Look, this is kind of my version of a story, but there's multiple versions, I believe, of it. So think of yourself as a miner. You go into your field. Let's say your field might be the business field. So then you start your journey by starting out with that pickaxe and just going through the cave or whatever you are going through, and just continuously trying to find the gold. So you're just pickaxing your way, and it breaks. So the best thing to do is get another one. You continuously do the same exact thing, but you start to realize you're not finding anything. You may find some clues of gold maybe lingering, but it's not the actual thing. So you keep on going, and the same thing happens. It breaks, and you still have the same amount, but it's less. So then, at this point, many people would really turn around, but you should be the one deciding that to continue. If you have a real belief and your vision is correct on what you think it is, then you will definitely should be still going. Because you never know. It may be right under your feet. All you have to do is just get it. It's to uncover it. That's literally it. It's all about just continuously going, because life throws tests at you. There's gonna be tests that you wouldn't even know if it's a test or not. You're just going through a whole bunch of shit that you don't know. Like, I go through this a lot, and I don't enjoy it, but it's a process that I must go through to show my strength. Because there's tests that God puts on people to put you kind of in place. Many people fail. Many people would really pass. You want to be the person to pass all those tests that God and life will throw at you, because you want to be the one that outshines, outstands everybody. You don't want to be the average. Average is the enemy. So what you must do is make a schedule for yourself. Schedule out your whole day to make yourself busy the entire time. I feel like I struggle with this a lot, because I have, like, my schedule's kind of like combined all together, like in a kind of time period, but it's not really spaced out evenly to the point where I'm constantly working like I would like to be. So I'm going to be implementing my schedule strategy of seeing what time frames I could be enacting for those areas. Because right now my videos are around like 12 at night. And I had missed the other day because that was my fault. But going back to the miner story. Let's say you do uncover the gold. You find the gold finally. The next thing you do with it is maybe buy something else. Something like an investment to help you find more gold. Maybe you find metal detectors, or you get excavators, or you get workers. So you invest a lot of that money into making you more money. Because you don't want to just spend it on something else that, I mean, you do want to spend the smallest amount on something else that makes you have an accomplishment for it. But once you invest a lot of money to make you more money, then that's when you start to branch out a lot more and find the gold a lot more quicker. Because the hardest step is just the starting step. That is kind of the most difficult step, and just going through it. Maybe you'll fail. Maybe you fail just starting. But a lot of people fail continuing. You must continue no matter what, because your end goal should be to achieve the maximum potential that you've always dreamed of. There is no situation that you want to be in when it comes to failure. Because failure does not exist only if you're the one that stops. What I mean by that is that you go through so much tests that you feel like you're failing, but you only fail once you stop. That's when you fail. Once you stop, you're done. It's not about, oh, you did this and you did it wrong. That's not failure. Those are just learning curves that you're going through. Failure is only when you have completely threw it out. Then you fail. You failed it. Let's say for me, trading. Trading, I am going through a lot of losses and a lot of wins. But in those losses, I'm developing strategies. I'm taking notes. I'm doing observations on what I see. I literally what I see. Because that's the most important part. Because you need to be learning from those mistakes. Because you're not just given those mistakes. Let's say, like, you can make a lot of mistakes, but you must learn from it. Like, life gives you mistakes that you would make, but it's only up to you if you learn from it. You need to understand that there is no cutting back. There is no half-assing. It's all about giving the 110%. Like, the 110% is like my model that I use all the time. Because once you give it 100%, then that's good. But once you give 110% and give it that extra 10%, many people will not even give it that extra 10%. But you must give it that extra 10%. 110% is your goal you must achieve on a daily. You must go out to achieve 110%. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Maybe you're cleaning the bathroom. Maybe you do anything. Give it your 110%. Especially with business, give it your all. You never know when things may turn out. You never will know. It's all about probabilities. It's only a probability depending on the circumstances you put it for yourself. You have to put yourself in a situation that have higher probabilities than lower. You want to have those confluences that allow you to have what you most desire. But when you desire something, do not let the emotions control you, but use it in a way that allows you to realize what you must be doing. So if you're going to become a miner for your first time, you need to learn to become one. You cannot just jump into something. I mean, you could. And let's say in a situation that you jump into something, you must learn as you go. You cannot just stop and learn. You must learn as you go. There is no stopping. There is no stopping. When you have a ball rolling down a hill, it doesn't stop. It will never stop unless something interferes with it. But in this situation, there's nothing that you must stop. As that ball is rolling, you must accumulate knowledge from different areas. You must accumulate all those situations that you're in, the events, the mistakes, the success, whatever it is, you must take it all in because you never know what may happen. This is what is so important because life throws a lot of stuff at you. But you must be willing to sacrifice and to take it in and to learn from mistakes. Don't stop even if it's hard, but keep on going because you will never know when you may uncover the gold.